Hey guys, it's Chet coming at you. Whole lot of ammo review and a little bit of ammo rundown, and a few calibers, few of the real popular calibers, and how they've been marketed recently. So, hey guys, this is Chet. You guys know I live in the Great Gem State. I shoot a lot. I load a lot. I've also bought a lot over the years. I'm a big time 90s consumer, so a lot of what I say comes out of the 90s. But what we're going to do is, more recently, I've noticed this shit marketed on the ammunition market, but we're going to give a brand ammunition markdown. And it's not going to be like shit chanking any one brand of ammunition, but I'm going to kind of go over like the different ammunition types. But I'm not going to say that one's better than the other, but we're going to go over the differences because I've got them all to feed out of my guns. You know, it's ammo, people. So here we go. A lot of stink on the market right now. As you guys know, being a 70s child, the Soviet Union did fall. We did not have to eat the powdered milk. The cows did not die of radiation poisoning. I watched all the videos, and I grew up in a kind of a post-anxiety generation. But it turned out that the Soviet Union just economically collapsed, and they ended up like selling us surplus ammunition. So here's what we have, and we have a whole mess of it, and we're going to show you a little bit of the conundrum. Alright, first thing we're going to go to is a 308 Win, which is also known as a 7.6251. You guys buy any kind of brown bear, silver bear, any kind of shit like that, what you're going to get. This is Russian loaded ammunition. Brown bear, silver bear, shit like that. Okay, it's going to have a sealed Milspec Berdan primer, although there's no sealant on the jacketed bullet. This is a bimetal jacketed bullet, and it will attract a magnet. Yes. What has happened is this is the same for all calibers. That brown bear basically will seal its primer, but they will not seal the bullet. These are very sooty. They're a very sooty bullet cartridge. I'm going to say this about all Russian ammunition, and I was trained fundamentally by a Soviet arms importer, and I can't say anything bad about the product. I mean, any of the Russian ammunitions they're going to shoot, they're going to function fine. You're simply going to have to clean your weapon, and the soot factor. Steel casing plays a huge part. A steel case will not expand like a brass case, so in a steel case you'll get a less formed premature ejection, so more gases will end up in your chamber on the way out, whereas brass will fire form quickly, seal the chamber, and you'll end up with what appears to be a cleaner bore on the same type of powder used. So we can't talk shit about like Russian powders or Russian Berdan primers, or Czech or Yugo or any kind of a com block primer. A lot of these were used the same. I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on what's called a Phenom here, and these are a Phenom cartridge, and basically what we're looking at. This is Wolf, and Wolf marketed this shit to us. And you guys can see this was $1.75. Okay, now this was after the inflation. I don't know if you guys can see the 175. Okay, so I used to buy, this is a 7.62x39, which is your AK-47 or a Soviet Semenov Optimat rifle. I used to buy this, and I could get like 1,300 rounds for $80. I mean, it was like fucking free. You could shoot it for free, you know. So I've saved some of these boxes that say 175, and ironically, that is when I was paying a lot. This was when I was purchasing this shit down south in Georgia at gun shows, and this was a real big controversy because we were paying $1 more than cost, because we were paying 75 cents for the box of 20 people, and all of a sudden we had to pay $1.75, and we were like, what the hell? We had to pay $1.75. Okay, so I saved some of these boxes and of the $1.75 shit, but what you're gonna see, this is the same smooth polymer coating that you're gonna get in the herders or the tool ammo. A brown bear uses a steel lacquer, that's why it has a green color, but you're gonna get this here. This is called the polymer coating. Herders and tool ammo are famous for this, but Wolf was big in this. They call it Wolf. The difference you see here is it has a red primer band around the bullet, red sealed primer. All right, guys. Ancient Wolf Milspec, and I've also had the Wolf Military Professional. Ancient Wolf Milspec and Military Professional is basically going to be military grade ammunition. It was $1.75 a box, sealed at the bullet and at the primer. So we kind of go down the marketing list, okay, you guys? So we're gonna cover a little bit of this. This is Chilean FAME 308. This is NATO. You will also know the surplus NATO. This is a .308 7.62x5.1. It's covered at the primer. It's covered at the bullet, covered at the primer. Okay, this is surplus. My Sme has never had a problem. Huge difference in your Yugoslavian. Yugoslavians didn't use any type of sealer. Not on the primer. These come in strippers. Not on the bullet. This is a classic corrosive Yugo style. You notice the dark part? These are all annealed cases because they're brass, so they're hardened at the tip. Okay, steel. These are slick. They're polymer coated. I've had these for 15 years. Look, these are slick. They're polymer coated. I've had them for 3 days. These are slick. They're polymer coated. I've had them for 3 days. Herders is a huge product sold at Cabela's and a lot of the famous, sporting outfits. Basically, what you're getting in a Herders form of ammunition, you're getting a Ancient Wolf Milspec, which is this is all Ulandsklav. You guys, this comes from Ulandsklav and the Tula plant. This is Milspec ammunition. I don't want you guys to doubt that. This shit is coming Russian Milspec. The only difference is that they have skimped on the sealer. They have skimped on the sealer for the primer, and they have skimped on the sealer for the bullet piece here. So you guys are looking at a Herders 7.62x3.9 and a 223. Your 7.62x39. This is an old Wolf from the 90s, and you can see how it's Milspec. They like to use this sealer. $1.75 a box. That doesn't matter, it's inflation. You guys, this is NATO Chilean, and it's got the green sealer, a 308. Your tool ammo 308. Soviet tool ammo 308 of super smooth polymer. You guys, this is very smooth. No sealer. Brown Bear 308, sealer on the primer, no sealer on the tip. You guys, the green color from any Soviet ammunition has to do with the lacquer used. If you have a Soviet ammunition, it is a steel case. The greenish color is a steel case lacquer. I shoot all of these, and I'm not going to put any of them down. Brown Bear, super affordable, sooty. You've got to clean it. I've never had a problem. Tool ammo, right, you guys? This is your range ammo. There's no sealers. It's not going to like last through a submarine crash or anything like that. Super accurate. Super sooty. Clean it when you're done. You know, these cases are not recyclable. Clean it, clean it, clean it. That's all I can say. You guys want to spend a lot of time at the range? 76239, 223. Sooty like crazy. These are steel cases. They don't fire form. You're going to get some blowback. They're going to put some soot back. Guess what, you guys? I've never had one fail. Okay? Boom. Herders. Herders are basically Tula. There's no difference between the Herders ammo and the Tula ammo. Alright? You guys, I never touched on these. American Eagle. Boom. American Eagle right here. You guys get it Cabela's and Tactical and Walmart. These are French ammunition. No problems. These are brass cased. FMJ, brass case, 55 grain, no problems. Alright, they're like $5.99. You can get them on sale. Use your coupon at Cabela's. Alright guys, tool ammo, Herders, and Brown Bear comparable. Military, Yugo, yeah, you see the annealed hardened cases. No sealer on them anywhere. Alright, so you got this here. It's got sealer. Shit's got sealer. It's pretty much who wanted to stop using sealer when. But we're going to give you guys a little bit of lowdown. But these are sealed Toledo cases from 1962. This is for the 9 Largo. And I don't really touch much on it. But I'll show you some ammo. But we got lots of that. Woo! We got bricks of this shit here. Okay, alright? So guys, have any questions on any kind of Soviet ammo, hit me up, man, because I got all kinds from the 90s when the shit was basically free. I paid 25 cents for a 20-round box one time. So if you guys want to know different variations or brands, hit me up. Surplus Ammo. This is Chet, signing out.